Hello, Serene Sage, and welcome to episode 38, or is it 39? I have lost count, but it's one of those. Welcome to episode 39 of me going live. So, in this video, guys, I literally come up with topics like after sitting down and starting the live. So, it's really like just intuition on a whim. But we are going to see what they would say to you if they could. So first, I'm going to get some messages and see what are they thinking, what are they going to say to you, or what would they say to you if they weren't so chicken. If they weren't so chicken shit, what would they say to you? Let's look into this. I am really late today, I know, so I might not get anybody watching me, and that's absolutely fine. I just wanted to film because I'm doing this every day and I didn't want to break my little record. Alrighty. What would they say to you if they weren't so chicken shit? I'm starting to understand our connection, okay, which tells me that they've been clueless this whole time. It was my fault, but I blamed you. A lot of gaslighting over here. And they've been gaslighting themselves too, but I feel like they're finally understanding or admitting it to themselves that they're the ones who were wrong. They were the ones who messed up. They're the ones who said or did something that they shouldn't have, and they have regrets. The timing just wasn't right for us, so it could be like right person, wrong time for some of you. Hey Ryan, hello, welcome to my channel. Just wrong timing. We'll find out why the timing was wrong in a bit, but first let's just get some more messages. I hide behind material things. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like this connection could be something like instead of having conversations and communicating like a normal adult human being, they would just like, get gifts or take you out for a dinner or lunch and not communicate and just like do things materialistically and just pretend that everything's fine. You have an argument, you're fighting over something, and then instead of talking about it and asking questions and getting a closure, it would just be like, oh, let's just go out, let's get you a gift and then forget about it. But you know what, it always stays at the back of your head. It's time for me to heal now. Yes, I got that when they admitted that it's their fault. They're doing a lot of healing. They're working on themselves, so that's a good thing. This looks like a no contact or very little contact situation. I want to tell you how I feel, but are they doing it? No, they're not doing it. They're just thinking about it, admitting it to themselves that they messed up, but are they actually saying how they feel? No. They are saying it to themselves. They're having conversations when they're alone. Ooh, look at that. We will be together again. So they've already decided that you'll be together. They're gonna come back after they've done healing, I guess. So that's a good thing that they're working on themselves, they're working on their goals, they're working on healing, and they're working on whatever issues they had. And they're thinking about their next move. They're thinking about spending more time with you. I want to feel that way again. So like what way? The way they felt like when it first started, before shit turned. Guys, feel free to leave me questions and I take them at the end of my live stream. You do have to subscribe before asking me anything or even commenting. but that's all you have to do. I'm afraid to contact you. There are some positive messages in this deck as well, but all I'm getting is like they're all in sync. They messed up, they're thinking about you, they're missing you, they're wishing they hadn't done what they'd done, they're healing. They want to tell you how they feel, but they haven't done it yet. And they're afraid. They're afraid that you're going to turn them down. Maybe because you already have. I bury myself in work to forget you. They're distracting themselves from dealing with this. What do you want to know, Himanshu? You have to drop me a question. Leave me a question and then I'll tell you. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, because they're pretending like nothing happened. They're pretending like they don't know you, or they're pretending that they're over you, but they're not. Clearly, they're not. Yes, I will do your reading, Himanshu, but you have to wait until the end of this stream so I can take your question. So be a little patient with me. I just started, so let me finish this up for people who are watching right now and for people who watch later. And whoever else is watching, leave me your questions and I will be happy to answer them at the end of this stream, okay? I knew exactly what I was doing. Look at that. Didn't I mention gaslighting? Yes, I did. They knew what they were doing. They absolutely knew what they were doing, but they were acting like it was your fault. They were blaming you. It was a lot of blame game, acting like the victim, playing immature, childish games when they knew exactly that they messed up. Guys, please give me a thumbs up, send me some hearts, some emojis. That would be nice. They're free, just like my readings are. I think they're gonna come to you very soon. Look at that. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And they did say that they're afraid to contact you, but I think they're going to find a way to do so very soon, it says. Worth waiting for. So you're being very patient. You're being very patient. You're not doing anything. You're acting like normal, or you're trying to be as normal as you can. And you know what? Spirit's saying that it's worth the wait because you are going to be rewarded for your patience. You're going to get great sweet fruit for your patience. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? So just remember that it's going to happen, it's meant to happen, it will happen, and your patience is going to get rewarded. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yes, you know what, like codependent relationships are so unhealthy, where like you're attached at the hip and you don't have lives beyond each other. It's, I mean, it sounds like it's romantic, but it's really not, because like you need to have your life away from this person too. Hi, Mr. Meow. You always ask me this question. Yes, it is free. I do free readings every day. These are not like 100% personal because they are free, but yes, I do the best I can with these. They're not very detailed readings because I answer all the questions after I'm done with my live stream. So drop in a question if you have any, but like, yes, for the last time, it's free. All you have to do is subscribe and give me a thumbs up. That would be nice. It's still free. And it's not an order or a demand, and you don't have to claim anything. It's just, it's nice to do that. Thank you. Look at that. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So some of you already know this person that you're going to be with. It's not a new one. It's there. You know this person. Religious factors and financial factors might be an aspect in this relationship. So maybe the reason why they've been acting out is because of these issues, financial factors or religious factors. Maybe they just don't feel like they are financially where they want to be to carry this relationship or to settle down because they don't feel like they deserve you yet. Or it could also be like cultural issues or religious issues. Yes, Mr. Meow, I will take your question. Just give me a few more minutes. I am signing in very late today, so I don't have that many people watching me, so I will be answering all the questions I get. Don't have that many, so you don't have to wait too long. All right, so let's find out a little bit more about this person that you're thinking about. Knight of Pentacles, yes. Financial and career. They are focusing on their career a lot, which is probably why they did not have that much time to give you, because they could have a startup, or could be focusing on a job, or could just be getting started in their job, or just, you know, like very ambitious. And they're slow, like taking too much time, where I feel like some of you kind of lost your patience and you were like, okay, you're taking too much time. I don't know if I have that much time to wait. Yeah, look at that, Seven of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacle cards here. Already we have two, and then we have finances. So yes, this person is slow, first of all. Pentacles are like the slowest element here. They take time, they think a lot, they want like perfection, and perfection can be so boring. Like, yeah. I also feel like they're kind of introverted, didn't want to go out, maybe even wanted to keep your relationship a secret, not telling people about it, thinking too much about the future and not doing anything about it, making a lot of plans but not actually going and stepping in and doing something about those plans. Does that sound familiar? Does it sound like someone you know? Because the messages that I just said could be very well about this person. Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're just like not taking risks, not very like bold, very introverted, as I mentioned already, not stepping up. Like sometimes you just wish that they would be spontaneous and plan things, but they were holding back, not saying things, not expressing, not being very flirty and fun. Kind of boring, I'm getting. Like, not like I should do this, boring in a way that they just didn't want to do much. And we have another knight. We have all three knights. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. There are four knights in the deck. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is upright, and then we have two more knights that are reversed, and these two knights are like fast knights and they're reversed, so I'm gonna say it already that they're slow. These are slow pokers, and I think like some of you just lost your patience and you were like, okay, this is not going anywhere and I'm done, and now they're regretting it. Yep, look at that, on cue, regretting it, thinking they lost their chance with you, worrying about you, having dreams or nightmares, so to say, about this whole situation. Like, oh my god, did I mess up? And I think like they're gonna come to you when you are feeling good being alone. When you're like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on myself. When you forget about them, that's when they're going to be like, ding, hello, remember me, I miss you. Yeah, and you're going to be in your like biatch mode and giving them attitude. So yes, that's the outcome. I feel like when you're over it, when you don't want to do it anymore, that's when they'll be like, "Hi, I'm back. Miss me?" All right, so that's it for the reading. I am going to look into the questions. I only see 2 today, which is very strange, but I guess I'm just late. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to drop them and I will take them. But you might want to drop it right now because I'm just going to answer the ones that are here and I am going to leave. Okay, so. All right, first question. Who was the first person who asked me? Mr. Himanshu Gaming. Career. Okay. 5th January, career, trading. Okay. Okay, January, you're a Capricorn. I can already tell you're going to do well because Capricorns, I have not met a single Capricorn who hasn't done well in their career. Capricorns are pretty good as far as their job and career is concerned. So thank you for mentioning your birthday. That always helps. And I mean, trading or not trading, your career is going to be fine. Himanshu, that's what I feel. But let's get some tarot. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, trading's good. You should be fine. Queen of Pentacles is good at her career and stuff, right? And then we have the Judgment, which is also a good card. Yeah, trading's good for you, Himanshu, but I also feel like you might want to also like invest in other places, like at least 1 or 2 more sources of income. But yes, to answer your question, your career as a trader is going to be good. And as a Capricorn, I will definitely advise you not to just box yourself in one place. You can do a lot more and reach your full potential by actually focusing on other investments and other sources of income as well. Himanshu. All right, Meow, what is your question? Tell me something, okay? You just want to know anything? You're welcome, Himanshu. Tell me something. Okay. Hi, Navya. Drop in your question, guys, if you have any, because this is the last one, and I'm just going to leave after answering this if I don't see any more questions. Okay, Mr. Meow. What do you want to know? 6 of Pentacles. Are you helping people enough, Mr. Meow? Are you doing something around the house to help, you know, around the house or outside, doing charity, helping people in need? 6 of Pentacles is all about like give and take, so there might be an imbalance there. 6 of Swords. Himanshu, don't be in your comfort zone. If you feel like you can do better in another city or another country, then it is a good idea for you to actually explore your options at another job if you're not happy here in another city, because 6 of Swords is about leaving something behind that's not working. So don't be stuck in your comfort zone. Get out, step out, take a chance on yourself. Now is the right time for you to take a chance on yourself. Yes, Ace of Cups, new beginnings for you, Meow. But your name is so funny. Like I find I just laugh at myself when I say Meow, but that's what you are. You're Meow. So, yes. Oopsie. I have tiny hands. Anyways, so yes. Ace of Cups, new things can come into your life, but don't box yourself in your comfort zone. Get out more, step out more. You know, apply for jobs, even if you think you're not good enough, because who knows, you know, like your luck can be on your side and you can achieve so much more than you give yourself credit for, Mr. Meow. So that is something that will help you. So I hope you take my advice because I give good advice. All right, Navya. Any predictions for Virgo moon sign? What's your sun sign, Navya? I usually follow sun signs. What's your sun? But let's get some tarot messages. Did that resonate, Meow? Are you stuck in your comfort zone not doing much? Because that would help you for sure. The star. Navya, do you have an Aquarius in your chart or an Aquarius in your life? Let me give you some predictions based on tarot for Navya. Navya 088. The Hermit. Navya, are you spending too much time alone? Feeling more introverted than ever, not talking to your friends much or not wanting to? Yeah? Okay. So maybe, I mean, if you feel better whenever you do, it's time for you to get out, meet some friends, spend some time with your friends too. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, work on your craft. Or if you are feeling alone, then, you know, like do something that's going to help you with your skills, like some skill set. But I do think, okay, you wanted predictions and I'm giving you advice. But King of Swords. I feel like this alone time that you're spending right now is definitely helping you clear your mind and understand things better. Understand a little bit more about who you are and what you want to do, right? Five of Wands, Six of Cups. A lot of fives here. I see some arguments with friends. Is that why you're spending time alone? Like some conflict or something? But I do see you fixing whatever it is that's messed up. Fixing something from your past. Or maybe like getting back together with someone. I know, I mean, I do know a bit about astrology, but no, I don't do horoscopes and birth charts and all. But yes, I know about sun signs. That's why I asked you your sun sign. Virgos can be very perfectionist. So like, I think y'all need to like take a chill pill sometimes because you're very critical of yourself and other people as well. But you being critical of yourself makes it very difficult for you to actually do things because you're always like, let me just wait for the perfect time. Let me just wait for it to be perfect. And it's never perfect. Like if everybody starts thinking like that, then no one's going to do anything because, I mean, nothing's ever perfect. There's always going to be something that can be done slightly better. You are trying to be, yes, I got the Hermit for you, Navya. So you are being alone, and there's nothing wrong with being alone, but when you feel ready, I feel like once you're done with that alone time, you will be ready to face the world in a much more confident way and a much more better way. So this alone time will definitely help you, but make sure that you don't get too comfortable in your alone time because that can be addictive. Yes. Well, I'm glad that resonated, but do take my advice, okay? Once you're ready to face the world again, I think you'll be in a much more better place, but don't get addicted to solitude. Solitude can be a hell of a drug for sure. All right, any more questions? Guys, leave me some more questions. I'm here for a few more seconds to see if there are any more questions, and then I'm going to leave. But until then, I think I just wanted to like take out a few more cards for people. Navya, right now I am in India. That's where I be from. All right, let's get some more cards for you guys. Whoever's here watching while I wait for, okay, March can be a significant month. Pisces can be in your birth chart or this person's birth chart, the one I am asking for. Don't sign papers without reading properly. Don't invest without proper research, guys. This message has been coming a lot this week, so there has to be something there. There are like 200 cards in this deck, so. Okay, I see another question. Let me answer that in a bit. This one fell out. Crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You know what? This could be birth of a new business or like a new venture. Birth of something new in your life that's going to be your focus. And if you're not working on something like that, then do. Like start something new, start something fresh this week. Okay, Ranjit. Thank you for subscribing. Ishanpreet Kaur, this side, kindly guide me about my boyfriend. Arc intentions for me. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Meow. I know. That's because I travel a lot, so I picked up the accent as a child, and this is how I talk now. When you're little, when you're little and you travel, it's very easy for you to pick up the accent of different places, so. Ryan, I don't know why you're saying that, but please don't be a troll on my channel. I don't think anyone can help you there. You want to be a girl, then go be a girl, you know, like, go ahead. Thumbs up from my side. It's 2026. You can be whatever you want to be. Fortunately or unfortunately for the rest of us. Yes, exactly. That's the right reaction. All right, I'm sorry, Ranjit. I got a little distracted with that question that Ryan sent, but yes, okay. Boyfriend's intentions. For you, strength. They're not doing much. Is this a no contact situation or they're holding back? You feel like they're not talking as much as they used to? Emperor. Confident person, but very big ego. Very masculine though. Like you don't have to worry about, you know, like that kind of an imbalance in a relationship. Yeah. Where you know that they're going to initiate conversations if they want to, but they're not like very emotional or very expressive. King of Swords is making a lot of appearances this month, like King of Swords. Again, Emperor and the King of Swords. Both masculine energies, but both don't show emotions. And then we have the Strength. So I think this guy is very, very guarded with their emotions and expressing themselves. Is this how they've always been, or is this how they are right now? Because this is current energy. Ishampreet. Eight of Wands. I do think that there's going to be some movement. Like if you feel like they're not talking to you much, they will express themselves, and I mean, you might hear from them. Because I do feel like they might be anxious about something or stressed about this connection as well. So if you feel like they're not doing it, then maybe give them a little push to have that conversation. But I feel like they're not showing much emotion right now, and that's the problem, right? Oh, he's not? Okay. What did you mean, Navya? What do you mean relationship-wise? What do you want to know? Is there a question here? Yeah, Ranji, that's what I got. Like maybe they're not that emotional because right now their emotion is elsewhere. Lack of energy, maybe because they're not well. But yeah, they're definitely not giving you much. That much I can say. Navya, I got the Knight of Wands for you. So yes, there might be somebody coming sooner than you think towards you. Yeah, Ranjit, the Strength card was reversed, so that could be why, because they're not feeling that strong health-wise. I don't usually like to talk about health, so I try not to go there, but since you're saying it to me, I'm telling you that the card was the Strength card reversed, so some issues there. Navya, there is definitely very high possibility that somebody comes. Are they going to be like long term? Probably not, but I think there is like a Knight of Wands, like flirty, fun, adventurous type of energy, someone that you can spend time with, and you might actually have more options coming your way, Navya, but maybe like you need to, step out because the Hermit came for you, so like you're not gonna get options sitting at home and not going out or meeting people. So yes, put yourself out there if you're interested. Go out a little more, spend some time outdoors, meet some people, or at least get on the apps. But those apps are ridiculous. Like, I don't know, the options are just so dead. But anyway, people do find people on their apps, so maybe you're the lucky one. But yes, there is a high possibility that you find someone fun. Yes. Thanks for the guidance, gratitude, human blessings to you. Lots of love, blessings. Thank you so much, Ranjit. I appreciate that. Thank you for subscribing too. And good luck with your situation. All right, guys, I got like 2 likes today. What's up with that? I know I'm late, but am I really that late? Give me a thumbs up. Send some hearts my way. Look at me begging for some love. All right, any other questions? I'm waiting for 10 seconds for anybody to ask if they're interested, and then I'm gonna leave. One last message though, the Chariot says keep going, don't give up. You are on the right path, and you just have to keep going and don't slow down. And it might be different from other people's paths, but you just follow what you follow. Navya, I don't really believe in twin flames and all that jazz. I think it's a little too much for me, but I mean, to each her own, right? Some people do believe in twin flames, so I'm sure they have their reason. I've never experienced it, so I'm not sure either. I have my doubts about the twin flame thing. I think sometimes like the energies are just like crazy and that intense that people just think it's twin flames. It's like it could also be a karmic. Like twin flames aren't always meant to be together. Apparently, they just attract each other a lot. They just attract because mostly they're like opposites, and they attract each other like magnets, and the intensity is so high that people just think it's twin flames. I literally think that sometimes, most of the time, it's just a karmic meant to teach you lessons. Yeah. Exactly. All right, guys. So I am going to end this here. I do this every day, so make sure you subscribe to me so you can see me in my next live stream. And I do free questions at the end of each stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay serene. Bye.